up. Sorry, I've got a Franken tripod tonight, so I'm just trying to get it all situated, you know. How's everybody doing? What up, George? What up, Jim? I think I saw Rufo Tristan there already too. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Just going to bring the laptop over so I can see comments. It was getting to be a little bit later than 8:30, so I didn't want to keep going and be like, oh, hey, look at that. Up to 780 subscribers now, guys. Whoa. There's an echo. Yo, Ragnar. We got Rufo Trist in the house. We got George. I didn't take your Menards bucket. I have 6 different Menards buckets, bro. Andrea, how you doing? All right, so there we go. We are good. So, I've got pajama pants on, yes, because it's cold, and I want to be comfy. But it has been a while since I've been out here cracking some geodes. So, we're going to crack some geodes. But I've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6. I've got 7 from Keokuk. I've got 3 from Kentucky and 1 from Indiana. Let's see. Jim, did you look at the blue time? Yeah, he definitely did. Yo, Tim, what up? Travis in the house. How's everybody doing? All right, I'm going to adjust this one more time. So that, there we go. Sorry, it's a mess. Well, not as big of a mess as it was before. There's no longer a big floor full of geodes. I got buckets everywhere. I got buckets full of rocks. I got a duffel bag full of rocks over there. Hello, Betsy. How you been? But what is up, everybody? We are at 780 subscribers right now. If you guys did not see, there's also a 750 subscriber giveaway going on right now. I was not planning on doing one of those, but there's a surprise giveaway going on. And I realize now, that the angle is annoying. Hold on. Let's see if I can adjust that a little bit. Try to at least straighten it out some. Sorry guys, like I said, working with a Franken tripod. But kind of went up to make plastic. Well, that's where yours went, Jim. Quit blaming me. Hey, beauty all around me. How are you doing? So 2 of these geodes are kind of like some big clusters of geodes. So this one, I like the looks of this right there. That looks like chalcedony to me. So we're gonna crack this one right along here, because normally these ones end up being pretty solid. So we're just gonna take a gamble and see what is inside of it. And we're going to do this big guy first. Normally we do the big ones last, but why not? Uh-oh. They're partying across the street. hopefully everybody's having a good day, a good week. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I took that week off to spend with family and work on some editing and things like that. But I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. I made a turkey, I made a ham, and I made like a dozen different sides. Hey, what up, Aaron? My brother in the house. All right, here we go. First geode. So hopefully it's not just a dud, but I'm anticipating a dud. Kind of like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much solid. Well, that's okay. I was expecting it to be solid. Oh, all right. Next up, we've got another big one from Geode, another one that I think, yeah, hit it with some WD-40, Jared. That's what I would suggest. Or taking a metal file and just getting, grinding down all that rust as much as you can. Hey, Johnny, what up? Welcome, brother. How goes it? Man, I need to get some glasses, guys, because I cannot. Yeah, it's rusted up. Hit it with, I'm sure you got a drill around. You know what you should get? Get like a wire, what's it called? Like a steel wool end, or like a wire brush end for your drill, and just hit it with that. Wear a safety mask, obviously, but that should do the trick to get majority of that up. And these are made of steel, so that steel wool isn't gonna really damage the actual cutter itself, but it'll get rid of that rust on there. Another one that's probably solid, so we'll just get it out of the way. In there. Or you can just beat it into place like me. If you guys did not see, I just shared a video earlier tonight that some of you might find interest in and might find useful, some of you may not, but the video is titled How to Spot a Geode. So the last time I was at the creek, I filmed a short video. I think it ended up being like 6 or 7 minutes long, something like that. Just explaining and showing you guys in the creek how to spot a geode, what to look for, what not to look for, and things like that. But here we go, geode number 2. And would you look at that? Just as I suspected. It's pretty much solid. Not pretty much, it is solid. But I grabbed the bigger ones as an experiment. Trying to get over a head cold. Oh, that's no good. I'm not a fan of head colds. Ragnar, I'm glad you enjoyed that video. Restored rusty dirt bike chain. Gotcha. This isn't sales hour, all right? I'm just kidding. I don't need it. Oh, Tim's over there too. I don't know if I said hello to you, Tim, but I saw Chris say hello, so I will also say hello. Here's another funky one from Jacob's Geode mine. I have the other half of this one. It was a double, but it came apart. So we're gonna see what's inside. It's a little experiment. Probably solid, given the funky shape of it, but we won't know until we crack it. Anybody watching right now, is anybody out there also a subscriber or watcher of Katie Did Rocks? Has anybody ever checked out her channel? Okay. That was, yeah, that was not much at all. Oh no. I'm sorry that she blocked you. Awesome. Well, tomorrow at 5 o'clock Mountain Time, she has got a video coming out featuring yours truly. So that's going to be a really, really cool video. So be sure to tune into her channel. Like I said, 5 o'clock Mountain Time. And then I am planning to have my video opening up some stuff that she sent me finished tonight and up tomorrow evening. So that's the goal. If not, it'll be up Monday. But it's going to be really cool. We'll talk about it in a not so public space. All right, so we're just gonna finish up these little ones from Jacob's Geode mine. Just got some small ones. This one might end up being solid. It might end up being nice because it's a little funky, but these ones are probably hollow here. So look at this one's like a little baby double. Oh, what's going on, guys? We got 18 people in the chat right now. How is everybody doing? Thanks for stopping by. I know it has been a while since I've been out here cracking geodes. I've just been in lapidary mode, cutting and polishing a whole bunch of stuff. But for good reason. Sometime this month, I'm going to be doing a live stream here on my channel, and it's going to be a sales stream. So I'm going to be selling some of the geodes that I've cut and polished, some of the calves that I've made, some of the things that you guys have seen and said you wanted. So be prepared, because that same day we're going to raid the personal collection too, and we're going to add some stuff from there into the mix, because Christmas is coming. We got a baby on the way, and time to put some money in my pocket. Take care of things. All right, what have we got here? Another. Oh, I'm not. No shame rocking my pajamas. Hey, thank you, Rocky Mountain. I didn't see you there. How you doing? You know what? Pajama pants with the car. That's my new look. What did you say? Baby poop dud? Yep. Just about. Sorry. I'm gonna grab my water bottle. Oh, it's almost empty. Oh, some high quality H2O. But, oh, let's see, what else? What else is going on? I've got 3 collecting videos that are going to be coming out. One is going to be for my last trip to Jacob's Geode Mine, and then my last trip down to Indiana is going to be a 2-part. Let's see, Ragnar, I've got a video coming out with a geode that Ragnar sent me. I'm just fine-tuning that one, so that should be coming out Thursday is my plan on that one. And then in a couple of weeks, you'll have the first wave of the collecting videos coming out, and those will be going through the end of the year. And then I might be making one more trip down to do some collecting and filming before the snow comes. I'm not too sure yet, but we shall see. But if you didn't know already, the channel is sponsored by High Tech Diamond, so that means we've also got a pretty snazzy saw sitting over there on the bench that we are also able to use this winter. So there's still going to be plenty of content coming from the channel, or coming to the channel, I should say. But all right, let's hopefully get our first hollow geode here of the night. Da, 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 da. Well, it's hollow, but at the same time it's not hollow. So this has got a secondary mineral in there. It's called kyanite. You see all that white powdery stuff on my hands? That is called kyanite. So that just kind of fills in the cavity. So that, I'm still trying to figure out a good way to clean that stuff out of there. But there is some quartz going on inside of that. So I will say this is our first hollow geode. It's a hollow, but it's filled in with some white powdery substance. It was there when I got here, I swear. I injected baby powder in. Yep. Yeah, Aaron Heather is working. I don't know if you saw my comment earlier, but you're good on that book. I did not see it up there on the shelf. I have to drive down there next year. Dude, you better drive down here next year. And I will make a trip down by you too, Jared. You know what, Jim? I actually feel privileged that you're watching and not designing a full-ring tool from an angle grinder. You know what, and then you're going to say I injected baby powder into a geode? Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Jim, I'm not sure I appreciate your attitude. You might get kicked out of the club. You better be careful. Alright, I have a good feeling about this little guy here. I know, Jim. I'm just teasing back. Don't anybody think I'm serious. I'm a very sarcastic person. Yeah. Yay! It's hollow! Oh no! Our geode! It's broken! Stupid TikTok. Oh, we got some really nice calcite in this one. What's cool, Tim? What did they do? I want to send you a slab. Hey, that would be awesome, man. I appreciate it. All right. Finally, a sparkly one. It's okay. The last one, the big one from Indiana, that one's a rattler. So we're going to end on a good note. All right, we got the little. Look at it. It's a little BB-8. A little BB-8 geode here. We're gonna see what's inside of him. I'm gonna crack him this way. I don't want to take his head off. These are not the droids you are looking for. All right, come on. Let's be 2 for 2 with hollow geodes. Oh, hey. Let's go. All right, what we got? Oh wow, we got some really pretty quartz in there. Oh no. Roof-Fortress is losing signal. That's okay. I'm not going anywhere yet. That one's really nice. Super, super hollow. And we saved BB-8. Look at that. I might have to paint the outside of this one to look like BB-8. That'd be funny. But yeah, that one's really nice. And don't worry. At the end, I always take the camera out of the tripod, turn it around so you guys can see that a little bit better. That front-facing camera just does not do it justice. All right, now this one right here, I'm a little on the fence about because this was in the bin with Kentucky stuff, but it kind of reminds me of the Jacob's Geode stuff, but it's a little more bumpy. So we're gonna crack it and see. And this one is. It is a rattler, so it's definitely hollow, which I have not encountered many rattlers from Jacob's Geode, even though most of them end up being hollow. They're just super strong and they don't end up breaking. So, my guess is Kentucky, and that being said, I'm hoping there's some agate in it, because that would be awesome. But then I would ultimately end up regretting cracking it open if there is agate in it, because it makes it harder to polish, but I do it so that you guys have some quality content to enjoy. I am rapidly approaching being able to partner with YouTube, which will be really awesome. I've now been... Okay, let me crack this one, then I'll talk about it. Because I did some math the other day. I pulled out this calendar. But alright, let's see what's inside this little rattler here. Come on, agate. And... Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So I think this is actually, yeah, this is definitely Jacob's Geode mine. But look at those crystals in there. I'm not sure if that's dolomite in there or if that's hematite. But there's some pretty nice crystal structure in there. And it's really sparkly on this side. I promise it'll look a lot better in a couple minutes when I flip the camera around. We only got 3 geodes left. But that one's really cool. Yo! Corporal Trippy, my man, Evan. I've known that dude for... Shit, how old am I now? 26? I've known that guy for a long time. A long time. The A-Team. Mushroom Hunter is also tuning in. What is going on? true. Yeah, Jared, that's right. I do notice the sloshy ones, the anhydros. Speaking of which, I still have 2 anhydro geodes from Jacob's Geode Mine that I'm going to be working on here soon. I kind of forgot about those a little bit. I should be trying to polish those up before I do my sale, because then one of you lucky folks could get your hands on one of my wizard gems, as George named them, and I love the name. All right. I'm willing to do that. I will definitely do that. All right, guys. Kentucky Geode number 1. Oh yeah, man. I love it. Here we go. All right. We're gonna keep pushing it on. Maybe? Nope. I need to go dip this, because if it's agate, I'm not going to crack it. And it's got a big old calcite center. Shoot. Alright. Sacrificing what's left in my water bottle. Take one more drink. All right, this is as far as we're gonna go with this one. You see that big old chunk of calcite right there in the middle? I noticed that a lot with Kentucky agate. So I'm gonna save this one, and I'm gonna end up slicing it just to kind of see and make sure, because I do see some subtle banding there in the end, but that could just be fortification banding. But I've angered myself in the past with cracking things open that I was confident were going to be agate, and they were agate, and then I was mad because I cracked it because it was agate, and then it's harder to polish. Anyways. We've got one more geode from Kentucky, and then do I have a date for my live sale? I do not yet, but I will definitely. I'm planning it a little better in the next day or two, just so I can kind of get an idea on what I've got left I need to work and things like that. But there's going to be plenty of advance notice. It's not going to be like a last second, like 20 minutes before, hey guys, I'm going live and doing a sale. I'm going to get some posts going probably about 2 weeks before. So I anticipate posting about it next week. So maybe the week before Christmas or something like that. I got to sit and look at a calendar and really check it out. But speaking of the times when I've cracked geodes that I thought might be agate and then I kicked myself, well, guess what I have, guys? I have a geode here that I think might have agate in, and we're going to crack it open tonight. And if there is agate in it, I'm going to be mad at myself. But you can see some of that going on there. Not a whole lot. Like maybe a little bit of yellow going on. But what we're going to do is we're going to crack it around this way. Or we're going to do it through the center, because that way if it is agate, I've got some left that I can work. Because we're about to find out. Oh, I'm going to hate myself for this. I already have a real bad feeling. But we're gonna do it anyways. All right, here we go. Time to make myself angry. Or not. Interesting. Where is that water bottle? Oh, I'm disappointed in myself that I left my spray bottle inside with all my polishing stuff. And, oh shoot, I think my UV light is inside too. Alright, we've got some crazy calcite going on inside of there. And not as much agate as I thought. There's like a little bit of like spots that have red, some of that nice Kentucky red, but that is about it. So that'll be an interesting one. You guys will see a video. We're just going to experiment with this, and we're just going to cut up the rest of it, and we're going to see what we see. But not too bad. I wish the UV light was out here so we could check that out. Dang. Well, guys, we've got one geode left to go. And like I said, this one is from Indiana, and it is a big old rattler. So, we're going to try and get the chain around it that way so we can get a nice big face out of this thing. Because I actually think this looks a little bit, I think this is geodized ammonite or a gastropod. It makes me think ammonite because of this little lip right here, but you can see where it comes in and it swirls. Where that's the base of it, and this was the opening where some sort of organism lived. You can kind of see some structure there. Some like striations. So I'm really excited for this one. Maybe we might get surprised with like some really nice druzy quartz inside, and maybe some structure that would indicate like what it was. So I would think if this was an organism, there might be a smaller cavity down here and then a bigger cavity up here. But we're gonna see. I'm excited for this one. And if you guys did not see already, there is a video I posted earlier this week for my surprise 750 subscriber giveaway. So please make sure you guys go and check that out, watch it, and figure out how you can get involved in it, because it is an awesome giveaway. I'm not going to share too much about it because if you haven't watched the video, I don't want you to not watch it, having known what it is. So, if you want to know, you got to watch. I also just shared a pretty cool video about cutting up some agatized coral geodes from Florida. And those things ended up being really awesome. Really, really awesome. But we've got it all chained up, and we are ready to go. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jim. I don't know what you're talking about here. Sorry. Let me check. Yeah, of course, Sarah. Not a problem reminding. But here we go, guys. The last geode of the night. Come on, let it be something amazing. No, don't do this to me. Don't do it! Come on. Let me try and save it. Dang it. Probably gonna have to re-chain it. It broke in the back here. I think, because of my suspicions on what this is, I think we're just going to leave it at this. And I think we're going to cut this bad boy. But there's definitely some really pretty druzy quartz in there. You can see that little cluster that came out. Oh yeah. That's going to be really pretty. So I think we're just going to, on another day, we're just going to cut this bad boy right down the middle. No, it's too cold. Too cold to cut tonight. I was like, oh, I'm just going to go over there and cut now. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll pop on tomorrow night and go live and we'll cut this bad boy. But, anywho, let me get this undone here really quick. Sorry, like I said, it's a Frankenstein tripod right now because it broke. So I have two tripods together as one. Oh, come on, flip around. Here we are. So, let me, oh. Let me do this. Try to slide over here. Oh, why did you turn off? Uh-oh. Killed the light. I didn't mean to. Totally just broke one of my ring lights. Dang it. Okay. Anywho, we're just going to check out the ones that were actually hollow. So we've got this pretty one here. It's got some really nice calcite. You can kind of see a nice big cube of it right there on the top there. Super cool. And here we go. This is here's BB-8. This is probably the nicest one tonight. Let me zoom in here a second. Look at that. That's really pretty. Can't really tell in this lighting, but there might be some secondaries. Looks like there might be a little bit of goethite hiding right there. which there's definitely iron going on in there because of that orange. So goethite would not be uncommon to find in it. Sorry, let me try and rest the camera on my leg. My hands are too shaky. Oh yeah, I think we got a little bit of goethite hiding in there. Really, really pretty. Then we got this one here. Was the first hollow one, but like I said, this one is kind of kicked in with kyanite. So we'll get that one cleaned out and see what's going on. But this one does give a little bit of a peek in there as to what's going on. It's either some milky quartz or it's milky calcite. Given it's quartz out here, I'm guessing it's quartz in there too. But until I get that kyanite in there cleaned up, I'm not going to be too sure. Here's this crazy one. Look at the structure in that over there. I know there's some that's broken. You can see some points in there. The quartz is really pretty. Got some crazy secondaries going on down here. Not too sure what's going on completely in here, but check this side out. Look at those. Look at that big point right there. And look at the quartz just growing on the tip of it. I do have a UV flashlight. If you guys don't mind, hang tight a second after I finish showing this. I'll run inside and grab it. I had it inside because I was inside polishing the other day. Oh, wow, look at that. That's hematite. That's got to be hematite. Look at the sheen. Look at the sheen on it over there. I don't think dolomite gets like that. All the dolomite I've found in these has been really crumbly. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that hematite? That looks like hematite to me. You talking about in this? Or the one that I was just holding? Because that white powdery stuff is kyanite. There's no, I don't think there's any UV reaction from that. I don't think so, but yeah, like I said, hang tight a minute. Let me just prop up. Thankfully, I've got this little tripod here, and then just give me like 30 seconds. Enjoy that close-up view. I'll even fix them up a little bit for you. Done. All right, guys. I will be back in a moment. I'm going to grab my UV light. So I'm still mad at myself that I didn't bring out in the first place. Let me double check. Make sure. All right, yeah, it's inside. All right. Got it. Sorry for the delay, but let us see. So here we go. This one is that calcite, geode. No, 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 not frozen. That might be some aragonite in this one. Or highlight. I'll have to check it out under the microscope and see for sure. I don't know if there's highlight out in the Keokuk area. Hey, Shannon, how you doing? Otherwise, that's some pretty aragonite. But here, yeah, this is the kyanite one. As you can see, that calcite in the rind is glowing, but that powder in there is that brown looking stuff. So not aragonite, it's kyanite. I wish it was aragonite. That'd be pretty cool. I do have a piece around somewhere that's got aragonite in it, and I enjoy that one. Here, let me zoom out a little bit. This is the big one from, no, it's not focusing. There we go. Yeah, that big one isn't sticking around. But yeah, this has got some beautiful phosphorescence in it. My camera's not enjoying this. I've been having some issues with my camera. It might be time to upgrade my phone. But yeah, there's some phosphorescence there. That is for sure. Yeah, that structure makes me think of aragonite. Let's see what I missed. Alright, I'm caught up there. And I'm gonna flip this one back on. And that's gonna do it pretty much for me, folks. Just again, a reminder for everybody, check out the video that I just shared this evening. It's titled How to Spot a Geode. Just kind of gives you some tips and hints on what to look for if you're in the right area. And just a refresher, unfortunately, geodes do not form everywhere. So those are useful tips if you are in an area that does produce geodes. Also, there's my 750 subscriber video going around right now. I just shared that on Friday. You guys have until this coming Friday to check that video out and to check that one out and figure out how you can get involved in that. I'm not going to share those details, just to make sure you go and check it out. But man, I am just obsessed with this one. I can't wait to look at it under the microscope and see what is going on. Yeah, one more time, guys. What is your vote on this? Do you think it's dolomite or do you think it's hematite? What are some thoughts going around? Because dolomite, to my understanding, dolomite is a lot softer, and I just don't see quartz forming on dolomite. So I don't know if that's maybe hematite instead. But if that's the case, dang, that's a really nice piece of it. I love that. And one last thing, just a refresher for everybody, or not a refresher, I should say, more of I'm still trying to put feelers out and see if folks would be interested. I mentioned before, I just bought a electronic microscope. So that means I've got the capabilities of seeing some of these really awesome things super duper up close and getting some really nice photos and videos. So I'm thinking about introducing a Macro Monday to my channel. It'll either be every week or every other week, where it's just a short video, just a few minutes of choosing a different piece to look at underneath the microscope and check it out. So if that is something you guys would be interested in, please let me know in the comments section down below. I'm also going to create a poll about it in the community section of my channel. So please let me know, guys. Otherwise, until then, I will catch everybody tomorrow. Be sure to tune in to Katie Did Rocks. Check out her channel at 5 o'clock Mountain Time. She's got a video coming out that's going to feature none other than the Geode Cracker and Collector and some of my geodes. So be sure to go over to her channel and check it out because it's going to be an awesome video. And that is that. I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Shout out to my man, Evan, for tuning in. One of my homies, one of my lifetime buddies. Always great to see a familiar face. And thank you for everybody else that tuned in tonight. Have a fantastic evening and keep on cracking.